Alright. Alright. You know what time it is, chat? Another Mintzey React! We are watching Synthetic Review Ultra-Violence Edition by SsethTzeentach. Now, I must ask you a very important question. Are you ready? Are you ready? You better be. You better be, because we're about to dive into it after I take a sip of my gamer subs. Okay. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hey people.
Hey, Seth.
Seth here. Today, I have a single question.
Yes?
Do you enjoy violence?
Yes.
Of course you do. It's a part of you.
It is.
And who are you to deny your own nature?
Exactly.
So come with me and let me show you some real ultra-violence.
Hell
And let's
yeah.
dehumanize ourselves together.
Deal.
Welcome to SYNTHETIK. SYNTHETIK is a tactical roguelike shooter. It's
It's a roguelike. Okay. So far, I mean, we're 30 seconds in. I mean, I really like how the game looks already.
the best damn games I've ever played. There's barely any story, reason, or words in this game. It doesn't need them, because SYNTHETIK is a mute symphony, where the instruments are high-caliber firearms, the music is gunfire, and the orchestra is a 10,000 strong legion of genocidal murder bots
Hell
who,
yeah.
unfortunately, are very sick, and the only cure is a bullet through the cranium. SYNTHETIK is amazing,
what I need
and I'm
right
gonna
about
cream
now.
over how much I love it. Unfortunately, before we can experience joy, we must experience mechanics. So let me tell you about guns. Gunplay. Pretty simple. You aim, shoot, and turn with a mouse. Moving and shooting at the same time is usually a fantastic idea if you plan on missing every shot and getting Swiss cheesed by the enemy. You need to stand still to stabilize your shots. If your bullets connect, they do damage. If your bullets connect with someone's synthetic cranium, they do considerably more damage. As each round leaves the chamber, your gun will begin to sound more and more hollow. So, like any reasonable human being with a
Excuse me. Fuck. Find all the means to enter the church. What the fuck is this? What is that?
gun will begin to sound more and more hollow. So, like any
God.
reasonable human being with a basic grasp of first-person shooters, you press reload and accidentally eject your entire magazine. You get cornered, shot, and shot repeatedly. So, what happened there? Mechanics. You can't just reload in SYNTHETIK. No, to reload, you have to manually eject your magazine, click in a new one, and continue shooting. This might seem
That's
awkward.
kind of cool though. More in-depth like reload mechanic. That's kind of neat, to be honest. I kind of like that. It's different. It's different.
First, but once you get into the rhythm, it really becomes second nature. Oh yeah, fun fact, each time you pull the trigger, you cause a localized explosion inside the gun barrel. And a much lesser known fact, explosions could be described as incredibly warm. Take too many shots too fast
You
and you'll
don't
be
say.
holding the ballistic version of a rice cooker. Also, next time you pull the trigger, you might hear a click instead. That's not a good sound. It means your gun is jammed.
It's
And you
jammed,
better
yep.
unjam it real fast if you plan to continue staying alive. There's absolutely no way to predict it, but you should consider and anticipate it before you rush headfirst into a crowd and slam the trigger, only to be greeted with a single click and deafening silence. Now that you understand gunplay, let me tell you about gameplay. First, you gotta pick a class. There's 8 of them, each with their own unique specialization. Riot Guard shoots methadone to numb his sensation of
Excuse me, does what?
their own unique specialization. Riot Guard shoots methadone to numb his sensation of pain, walks through entire volleys of missiles, and kills hover tanks twice his size by slamming them.
Excuse me, hover tanks? What?
Walks through entire volleys of missiles and kills hover tanks twice his size by slamming them full speed with a piece of plastic. He's a thick boy, but he's not ashamed of his weight problem. He's just bulking, and if anyone disagrees, they get stun locked forever. Breacher shoots methadone and shoots hot loads of lead inside his enemies. He's Riot Guard, except instead of survivability, he's got a low cooldown satchel charge that can be used to commit instant suicide because you accidentally right-clicked while facing a wall. Snipers are all about money. They
That'd
get
be some stupid shit I would do.
a low cooldown satchel charge that can be used to commit instant suicide because you accidentally right-clicked while facing a wall. Snipers are all about money. They get fat credits. If you pop ahead, you get that gamer bread. And
Wait, what was that jacket? Don't piss me off. I'm close to leveling up, and you look like just enough XP. Well. Okay.
And in a game that's all about money shots, he gets a fucking laser sight on his right click for pinpoint accuracy. Assassin can do this. Did you know enemies get attracted to sound sources and follow regular patrol patterns? Now you do. If you use this knowledge to lure in an entire clown car squad of enemies, you can also do this and refill your entire health bar. Assassins are also hilarious to play in multiplayer. Heavy firefight over...
Oh, it has multiplayer? Oh, fuck yeah. Assassin looks fun.
Entire health bar. Assassins are also hilarious to play in multiplayer. Heavy firefight, overwhelming odds. Just go invisible. I'm sure the other player can deal with it just fine. Raider is the class you play when your friends ban you from playing Assassin. He doesn't have invisibility, but he does have a custom-made Japanese vibroblade from AliExpress, which refolds itself.
Not AliExpress, god damn it.
Have a custom-made Japanese vibroblade from AliExpress, which refolds itself 1,000 times every millisecond, which also leaves quite a cut inside anyone unlucky enough to get in his way. The best feature of playing Raider is dog tags. Dog tags are objectively the most important measurement of your own ego. Collecting them is imperative to your survival, but more importantly, to your credibility as a gamer. Yes,
hell yeah.
It's true. I might have not helped in any team fights and just spent my time camping corners, but you know what else is true? I've collected
30 dog tags acquired. Tactical nuke ready. Oh shit.
I've collected significantly more dog tags than my partner over here. So who truly is to blame for our untimely demise?
Exactly.
It certainly isn't me. Heavy Gunner is a slow-moving 3D printer on legs. If you enjoy cruising through levels at breakneck speeds that make mobility scooters, pensioners, and children born on landmines seem fast in comparison, then you'll love
That's what he said. Seth.
and children born on landmines seem fast in comparison, then you'll love the Heavy Gunner. Conversely, Engineer is a class for the insane and the unhinged. It's also one of the most interesting. The very essence and strength of the Engineer is gambling. Roll the dice, take the chance, wager your entire life, double the credits, or go broke. Buy everything, throw it all away, only to get it back tenfold. Abandon reason and lose yourself in gambling. And if you can't take that risk, you'll never experience the complete ecstasy of playing Engineer, because your lows are the lowest, but at your highest, you become a self-propelled demigod of RNG. And
so much gamba!
finally, Demolisher is the only class with a dedicated button for team killing. After choosing the class that best defines your qualities as a human being, you still need to pick a loadout. This is your starting items and modules, all unique to your class. There's a lot to choose from to suit your strategy, provided you have one. If you don't have...
Having a strategy? Who are you kidding? I just go in guns blazing.
Choose from to suit your strategy, provided you have one. If you don't, you don't have much of a life expectancy. But don't let that stop you. Hit that start button, and you'll warp right into Kaida Corporation HQ, world leader in the field of AI robotics. Coincidentally, those aforementioned robotics have gone a little rogue, and if you fail to stop them, they're about to go a little nuclear. So, if possible, try and stop Armageddon. No pressure. Your objective.
But what if I want to be the Armageddon? Alright? What if I am the Armageddon?
If possible, try and stop Armageddon. No pressure. Your objective is simple. Kill everything. Once you're done with that, take the teleporter to the next floor. Have a quick peek at the huge red flashing danger symbol that's covering your screen, and get wiped by the first boss in the game. Die, go back, and try again. The better you do, the bigger your body count. The bigger your body count, the higher.
The bigger your boobs and your butt. Just before sorry, I'll let you finish, Seth. I just, I had to get my 2 cents in there.
Try again. The better you do, the bigger your body count. The bigger your body count, the higher your terror level. The higher your terror level, the more you've pissed off the Machine Legion, and the more seriously they start to take you. Their reflexes will get faster, the game gets faster, and the music screams louder to the intensity of your firefights. They'll no longer send grunts after you. They'll send elite kill squads juiced on stimulants to shred you instead. And with each floor, these only get more and more ridiculous. Here's a few of the many wonderful murder bots you'll encounter, all of which are seething with a burning hatred for all natural life. In no particular order, these are ballbusters, or as I've heard them referred to...
My favorite! Ballbusters.
In no particular order, these are ballbusters, or as I've heard them referred to, why is this basketball accelerating towards me? And why am I dead 20 seconds after starting a level? Jihadi spider bots, more jihadi spider bots, jihadi spider bot mom bots, which give birth to more jihadi spider bots, alarm bots, which scurry away and start screaming the moment you commit a single microaggression, and if you don't shut them up fast, they'll send in child protective services, which really don't care about arbitrary concepts such as cover, walls, or running.
That sounds obnoxious as hell. What the fuck?
Really don't care about arbitrary concepts such as cover, walls, or running away. Heat-seeking missiles. A lot of heat-seeking missiles. Pineapples. Miniguns. Miniguns on legs. A fucking plane. Lasers with motion tracking. And finally, this thing. Not to be confused.
Madness Accelerator. That name alone is terrifying.
Fused with that thing. You know,
Saturn 7 heavy tank.
Easy way to tell between them. One of them shoots fast enough to melt concrete. The other uses an orbital satellite to melt you instead. Good luck out there. You'll need it. You can't predict what the game will throw your way. Each run is completely randomized. And by this, I don't mean several crates have been reshuffled. I mean, I just dice rolled double or nothing with a gambling terminal. Won the bet, bought an ultra-class sniper rifle with the proceeds, only for the transaction to glitch and leave my credits untouched. Then I blew my own brains out with my own gun, because that Nemesis Ricochet is no joke.
Oh my god, it has Ricochet? Yo!
Out with my own gun, because that Nemesis Ricochet is no joke. Among the chaos, there's huge variety. A huge variety of guns. There's around 100 unique weapons in the game, which can be acquired in one of many different manufacturing variants.
P9000 Supernova. AEK Special Elite, LG-2 Onslaught, Super 90, Kaida Medic ACR-X. These guns look fucking cool as hell. What? These look dope.
unique weapons in the game, which can be acquired in one of many different manufacturing variants. What does that mean? It means you won't find the same gun twice. For example, here's a Bren anti-air. Let's look at the variant. It's a Siege 5 manufacture. Full automatic, very powerful. And here's another Bren anti-air I picked up in a later run. Notice anything different? That's right, Hyper Burst manufacture. Very devastating. On top of variants, there's damage types. On top of that, there's different types of ammunition, which you can switch between to suit the situation.
Man, the amount of loadouts you can make in this game is essentially endless. What the fuck? That's fucking cool. Pretty sure Seth has a gun in the game. What? Wait, does he really?
But we don't have time to explain that shit. Here's some of my favorite weapons instead. This one's called a grenade launcher. It launches grenades. You don't need these. Eject them immediately. Switch ammo type to rubber grenade. Because a true warrior does not kill his foes with explosions. He kills them with a raw concussive force of being hit by a huge fucking piece of rubber. This one is called the chaos launcher. And here's what happens when I click my left mouse button a single time. Launcher. And here's what happens when I click my left mouse button a single time. Also, you won't believe this, they actually put in the goddamn anti-material rifle from My Neighbor Totoro. Now, I don't want—
God damn it, Seth. Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann.
The goddamn anti-material rifle from My Neighbor Totoro. Now, I don't watch much anime. I'm not a child predator, but listen to this. Now, I don't watch much anime. I'm not a child predator, but listen to this and tell me you're not a little bit aroused right now. And if you don't like anime weapons, here's a weapon for nihilists. V420 Sniper Dragon. Can you possibly guess the gimmick of this gun? Correct. 360 no scopes. It also synergizes amazingly well with the MLG air horn. Hey, I don't have to explain shit. This is a game for men. Anyway, check out my sick rocket calligraphy. It's a long-lost and dangerous art form, but it's incredibly soothing in the hands of a trained professional. Items. There's more than 100 items. These come in two forms: active, which have to be activated, and passive items, which pop off automatically. Most of these are amazing. Others are interesting. These range from common trinkets all the way up to exceptionally rare game changers. Pro tip: if whatever you just picked up is glowing red, it's probably insanely overpowered. It's also probably going to kill you. But hey, learning is fun, and learning demands suffering. You can find items and weaponry throughout your run. You can also buy them. No money? No problem. Just sacrifice your limbs to the machine god and he'll reward your good faith with unholy firepower. But why stop there? Every weapon can be tuned up using attachments. Need more firepower? Convert your semi-automatic to full auto. Tired of only shredding once and—
Holy shit! This game is crazy! The game is a synthetic. With a K. Synthetic. This game is wild! Oh my god, just the sheer amount of guns and upgrades and oh my god.
Firepower, convert your semi-automatic to full auto. Tired of only shredding one synthetic skull at a time? Add a hyper accelerator and turn entire crowds into liquid. Does the half second of reloading get in the way of your bloodbath? Install a wormhole inside your magazine today, because why not? And if you find yourself doing a little too well on your own, don't worry, because there's always multiplayer. Synthetic has two-man co-op. Under ideal circumstances, this is the ultimate test of friendship and camaraderie.
I'm guessing because there's friendly fire.
Go stealth and just run.
I can't go stealth, it's on cooldown.
Of communication and effective team play.
Raising terror level.
Oh, in exchange for what?
Nothing.
No! Under realistic circumstances, this is where friendships die, where friendly fire gets committed every few seconds, and where the most commonly spoken phrase is—
This is exactly what I need right now.
Thanks,
Did I just
gamer.
hit you again?
No, I kind of slid into that. Multiplayer is amazing. I thoroughly recommend it. Final score. In Synthetic, every single run is complete madness, but that's the whole charm of it.
Sounds
No
like my
run
kind
is
of
ever
game.
the same. You take and you use whatever the machine god gives you. You learn, you adapt, and you push forward as far as you can. And somewhere in the misty haze of adrenaline and spent shells, you reach that epiphany, that realization that you are never truly at the mercy of RNG. No, all this
It's true.
time, you are
It's
only
true.
at the mercy of your own skill. And that's when I realized I love this game. Eventually, however, I did get a little too competent for the base game. That's when you whip out madness mode and hyper adrenaline to give
Ooh,
your
you
heart
even
a
got different
real work
modes. Fuck yeah.
game. That's when you whip
Amp up
out
the
madness mode
difficulty.
and hyper adrenaline to give your heart a real workout. This game's amazing, and there's something wholesome and reassuring about the fact that your suffering can be shared with others. In a word, Synthetic is much like a woman. She's incredibly difficult. Originally, this game
Wow! I feel so called out right now.
something wholesome and reassuring about the fact that your suffering can be shared with others. In a word, Synthetic is much like a woman. She's incredibly difficult. Originally, this game was just meant to be a
God damn
bolt-action
it.
rifle simulator made by two young German boys named Friedrich Heinrich and Helmut Gottlieb, freshly graduated from Nuremberg University. Then, 3 years of solid work later, it spiraled into this. This game is truly a labor of love, and it really shows. I give Synthetic a final terror level score of 325, which is about to become 350 once I push this button out of my rapidly depleting health bar. I have no regrets. You can grab yourself a copy on Steam or GOG for about 20 bucks. And
not
based
bad.
on my Ashkenazi arithmetic,
Seth up suitcase sentry is a starting item. It drops a suitcase sentry that uses an integrated laser weapon. Oh, is that Seth's item in the game? That's fantastic. What the fuck is this? Gotchi Finder 3000? Seth, no! What are these games? Why do I have to pause on this?
that comes to about 28 cents per hour of entertainment. As always, more content to come, so
Sub
stay
behind your head, Mintzey. I'm not going back. What's behind you? What did it look like? I don't know. What could that have been? Suspicious. See, even Dakota said it's suspicious.
8 cents per hour of entertainment. As always, more content to come, so stay tuned. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild generously funding and bankrolling these videos. You're all truly wonderful. Words,
You're
unfortunately,
wonderful,
don't
Seth.
do this game justice. So, without further ado, let me show you some shit. Enjoy.
I'm ready. Yeah! This music is so good. Holy shit. Is this from the game? Is this from the game? The soundtrack he's using? Because if so, I mean, it's badass. Is it the OST? Is it? Yeah! Hell yeah! It's so good! Holy shit. The original soundtrack has like 30 tracks for the first game. The second one has quite a few more in a similar style. Oh, hell yeah. This is a fucking banger. Hell yeah. And that montage was badass. Fantastic. Beautiful. Beautiful! That was really good. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. This is a Seth video that might actually get me to buy a game. I see Synthetic. There's a few of them. Oh no, I don't know which one. Was he just playing one? Oh wait, there's a whole bundle. Synthetic, Legion Rising, Arena. Is it this one? Is it Legion? Oh, this came out in 2018, so I imagine it's this one. Legion Rising is the first one? Okay, now we got both on our wish list. Now we got both on the wish list. That was good. That was really good. That game looks fun. And the soundtrack. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was amazing. This might be the first video of Seth's that gets me to buy a game that he reviews. That was good though. That was fantastic. That was fantastic.